I'm Alison Boffey. I'm a solicitor in the dispute resolution team at Wilkin Chapman. I'm predominantly based in the Grimsby office. My connection to the forces is my husband's in the Royal Air Force as a Typhoon pilot. He's been in the Air Force now through flying training for around 6 years. He's always been employed with the Royal Air Force. He's moved around a fair bit though. He was firstly employed at RAF Cranwell. He then went through flying training to RAF Linton-on-Ouse, then to RAF Valley, and now he's at RAF Coningsby. So he's moved around the country a fair bit. My husband's employment has impacted us as a family unit in that we've not actually been able to live together until now. We've always been in different parts of the country because my job being slightly commercial has meant that I haven't been able to go to the types of places where the bases are. For example, when he was based at RAF Valley, that's in Anglesey in Wales, and there's not much commercial employment there. Wilkin Chapman have accommodated my needs by being very flexible and understanding of having a partner in the military. For example, from when I very first started, in fact, my offer of employment, I had to move my start date numerous times because it was completely dependent on my husband in the forces completing his previous training. I think I had an initial date of the 25th of February, which was moved 3 or 4 times, and there was no resistance from Wilkin Chapman. They were extremely friendly and never made me feel like it was a problem. Wilkin Chapman is extremely flexible with my holidays. For example, sometimes my husband gets barely any notice of holidays that are coming up. He might be told that he has a holiday next week, and Wilkin Chapman have never hesitated to say, of course you can have next week off or even tomorrow if needed, as long as the work's done. I've always felt that they've been extremely accommodating with last-minute holidays. I was attracted to Wilkin Chapman as when I was looking on the website and doing my research when looking for a firm in Lincolnshire. I could see that there was clearly close ties to the military. I could see that you did military work and there was military covenants, which made me think that you would understand the military aspect a lot more than perhaps some other firms would. Wilkin Chapman have developed my career a lot. For example, I actually have come from a mixed background. I trained in litigation. I was then at the Crown Prosecution Service for just under a year. And I've come into a slightly different role here. And they've been extremely supportive and encouraging of that role. And in fact, they've used my links with the military to help that role. For example, I get external and internal referrals for work, which have some military aspect to them. For example, even if it's somebody asking me to translate some of the military jargon, they've used that link towards the military to refer that work towards me. I'm aware that the firm have a positive attitude and policies towards current serving military personnel and veterans. For example, there's knowledge and share updates on a regular basis which reinforce those attitudes. Additionally, from a personal perspective, I've been impacted because I've moved to an area in which I don't really know many people. I'm far away from family and friends, but there's a real family feel at Wilkin Chapman. Everyone's been extremely friendly, and I've been invited to events, in fact, which have military links, for example, the Forces Law Dinner, which has made me feel really included.